Go live. Okay.
I ain't a Squadkast, you an outcast, don't smell like a loud bag, you ain't subscribed yet, well hit that button in. What you need, timestamp to say IMAX, can't cook no Pyrex, you still ain't die yet. SKTV, these little niggas ain't even outside yet, what's up? Hey man, hit that button though, like, subscribe, share, and comment, you did? Yeah.
Content cartel in the building. What's good, yo? What's popping, Five?
Nah, I saw what you said, man.
Another day in the office. AJ, what's good?
What up, though?
Let's go. You already know. Y'all come on up in the building.
No, y'all don't gotta come up.
Come on up in the building. A lot to talk about from day one. You hear me? Huh? A lot to talk about from day one. First and foremost, this is Squadkast TV. I got my bro, half Italian Springz TV in the building. You know who I am. I am the Conscious Capo. You know what I'm saying? Formerly known as DJ the Capo. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, okay? Subscribe to the channel, share the broadcast, all that other good stuff. Salute to all the day ones. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all the mods. Double V, IAS Music. You know what I'm saying? Crown Vic, Victoria's Life Network. Iowa Block Radio. That is the name of the YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Iowa Block Radio. Run them numbers up. Last but not least, our bro Will, creator of the URL app. Shout out to Will. He's a family man. You know what I'm saying? I seen the post. He was doing his thing with the kids and all that. I love to see that. Shout out to Will. You know what I'm saying? AJ, you already know what's going down.
Oh, I know what I had to do.
You already know what's going down.
1 second. I want to shout out T-Tay. Shout out if you know, you know, huh?
Yeah, shout out T-Tay.
That's all I can say.
If you know, you know.
You know. You know what I mean?
You know.
We appreciate you, Queen.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Contributed.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely contributed.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying?
You had to shout her out real quick.
That's a fact. And salute to the ones that was in the chat, that was in the stream when we was watching the battles last night, huh? Long day at the office. Now y'all see what we be talking about.
Now you see what we be going through.
Now you see what we be going through, huh? And we be having to come back and give you all these recaps and go through our deliberations and all that.
But what makes it better now is now y'all see what we have to go through. You know what I mean?
Fact.
Now y'all get to see like what we have to like pin down, remember, everything like that. And y'all's more in tune now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who else is doing this?
That's a fact. That's a fact. I seen Chris Unbiased drop his recap not about 2 hours ago. I seen Vlada Fly them drop their recap. I want to say last night. Caps did a couple recaps last night as well. But that's all I really saw from the community. You know what I'm saying? Outside of you know, Hip Hop is Real posting clips and stuff like that, and a couple other media platforms I was able to be in the building posting clips. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the 21 people that's in the building. Shout out to everybody that's just watching on Facebook. Did Jazz really 30 hollow? Sean, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. All right. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in, please. Please. You know what I'm saying? We ain't asking for no money.
What's up, man?
We're just asking for the support. Roger, what's good, gang?
Roger.
Definitely appreciate you.
We from the Midwest.
From the Midwest, gang. Where you from?
Yeah, we're going
to talk about. Oh, we're gonna start from the tippity top of the card. I mean, not the tippity top.
At the bottom.
We're gonna start at the bottom of the card and work our way up. All right, no diddler. First and foremost, Snake Eyes versus Capo Bravado. I owe somebody an apology.
There we go.
Okay.
Let's start there. There we go.
Judge battle, money on the floor.
Yeah, there we go. This is the Capo I like. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Capo Bravado. I doubted you. I said you was trash. I said you have not shown me anything that shows that you need to be here. Boy, was I wrong. Now, granted, this was Snake Eyes. I said Snake Eyes was going to 30 you. I was talking reckless. I said Snake Eyes was going to walk you down. Shout out to Big Cuz in the building. Shout out to the Tooth.
Hey, they all got mad at me. They all was crucifying me when I said Capo Bravado was going to win. They thought I was wrong. They thought it was going to be Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes does this and Snake Eyes does that. He's been on this type of stage. Capo Bravado just has to be decent, huh? He just has to do okay. This is the best Capo Bravado I've seen, but he had to do okay. It was in Texas. It was in Houston. You know,
International Fresh in the
they're
building.
there. North Carolina. New
Carolina
Orleans is
shit.
right there.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So I apologize, Capo Bravado, because I want to let y'all know he won the battle.
Come on.
2-1. Every judge it was 4 judges.
Yeah.
They all had it 2-1. All right.
Including Tay-Rock.
Unanimous.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
I watched the battle.
C3. Shout out C3.
I came away with the same thing.
Yeah.
I came away with the same thing.
Capo, you did choke though, huh?
That we gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
We gonna talk about it. First round, Snake Eyes. No, Capo Bravado goes. He was. Yeah, he did. Capo Bravado was wilding Snake Eyes up. I kid you not. He was talking that shit. Now, at first, he had some eyes flips that I really, really wasn't caring for too much until he got to like the milking, pasteurized. I was like, okay. All right. Now, okay. Got my attention. And he had my attention from that point all the way throughout the battle.
Yep.
All the way throughout the battle. He was on fire. I never seen him in that type of mode like that. Tooth, we'll get into it. No, Diddler, we're gonna get into it. That's
Tooth is wild today.
Wow. Okay. From when Capo Bravado was done, I knew he was. I don't judge battles off reactions, right?
No way.
I don't do that. But Capo Bravado was getting reaction, and I don't think it was just because of the geographical location. I think he really warranted a lot of that reaction because his bars was really that good. That I see you always around Hitman, you jacking his sound, the hiss bar. Fire.
His bar was fire.
Fire.
But yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Snake Eyes first round. I thought Snake Eyes first round was okay. I thought Snake Eyes first round was actually pretty good because I felt like he was being more direct. He was trying to little boy Capo Bravado. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, with accomplishments, you haven't been here that long. You still got Similac on your breath. You ain't accomplished. You know what I'm saying? He was in that bag. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't enough.
It just didn't land like it didn't land.
Oh, we'll get into the mic situation.
Too crazy.
We'll get into the mic situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Carolina Fresh, let me start by saying myself in the streets of Carolina do not condone or support the opinion of promotion of snitching. Yeah, because Carolina definitely not looking good, B.
It's a lot of bad news.
Has a lot of bad news. Yeah. So
Maloof, what's good?
Maloof in the building. Member. The
Yes,
second
sir.
member. He became a member yesterday. Second round goes, and this is the round where Capo is actually cooking, and then
Whoopsie.
he had a whoopsie moment. And I don't want to call it a choke because he got his bars back.
He got knocked down.
He definitely took a stumble.
He took a knee.
He definitely did a Kaepernick.
Yeah.
But he got back up and he finished his round.
Yep.
But we have to take the points for that.
Yeah.
We have to. He was good.
Think he finished strong though.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't think he left the door open still. Like he could have. I think he was just trying to hurry up and get out that round out. You know what I'm saying? Or remember, It's supposed to be 90 seconds, and they definitely
was not going by the time.
No
Nobody,
way.
I think, was going by the 90-second rule,
except for. We'll get to it.
I'm telling you, Snake Eyes goes, and I think this was his better round. Out of all three, I think this was his best round.
Yep.
He once again, he was on the just talking down on Capo Bravado. You know what I'm saying? But Snake is like real life. You know what I'm saying? Like he was. I was rocking with Snake Eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he had a good first round to me too. But I don't think that it was enough to supersede what Capo did. Snake had a great second round while Capo had some filler, and then you include the stumbles and some dry spots, Snake wins that round. So I had a 1-1 going to the third.
Okay.
And I think a lot of people would agree to that. Some people
But it
might say
wasn't-
Capo was up 2-0.
I don't
whatever.
want it-
I'm saying 1-1 into the third.
I don't want people to think just because Capo slipped, meaning Snake Eyes had it by default. He did have
We're
it
not
by
doing that.
default, but Snake was cooking. Snake was in his duffel in the second round.
Yeah, he
which
was.
made me feel like even him saying it to Capo, like you down. I mean, it's 1-1 now.
Yeah, he said
now I'm
and
about
you
to cook
choke.
you in the third.
And
yeah,
you choke.
And you choke. And I'm about to cook you in the third. Now the pressure's on Capo.
Now, I did feel like Capo Bravado was getting a little emotional because Snake was doing vet moves. He would turn his back on Capo while he was rapping and shit like that. He would kind of move around while Capo was rapping, and it was getting to Capo, and he started to, wherever Snake went, he would move with Snake and try to get up in his face and stuff like that. And then, of course, shoulders get bumped and people get pushed, and now you got to try to break up the little
scuffle,
mini little scuffle and all that. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was due to Capo being a little emotional.
Yeah, and I'm more of like he just hadn't been there. He ain't seen that before.
The vet moves.
You know what I'm saying? And we see it all the time. We see where the person goes in front of him, so he probably saw that part. But he's not an aggressive type rapper. You know what I'm saying? Because the day before, you seen Foots turn the whole guy around.
That's a fact.
Spin the guy. He spun the guy.
And remember, they are Bags and Bodies brothers at the end of the day.
Right.
So they have rapport. You know what I'm saying? They consider each other brothers at the end of the day.
Right.
So the fact that it came to that, I was kind of surprised. You know what I'm saying? But I agree with my brother Spring's assessment. This was something that Capo never seen before.
He ain't never seen it.
He hadn't gone through anything like that.
Yeah.
People turning their back on him and shit.
And the real Capo right here is messaging me. Oh, Bravado's he's a little emotional.
I told you, I said he's looking emotional.
I was like, God.
He's looking emotional.
Capo. I'm like, come on, Capo, you gotta get this right. Come on.
You gotta get it right.
Third round.
So did he choke or did he slip? A choke is when you rapping, you blank out and you can't get your bars back and you say jersey, round, time, and you end your round. Capo didn't do that. He didn't do that. He slipped up. He paused, whatever you want to call it, and he got back into his round.
Right.
All right. So that counts in the scoring system.
For sure. We're over here. Yeah.
All right. Third round goes. Everybody's pretty much saying it's 1-1. Snake saying it's 1-1. A lot of people saying it's 1-1. It comes down to the third. Snake's talking about he's about to bring it home and all this other stuff. And he dropped the ball. He didn't bring it home. I thought his third round was okay. He didn't really get a lot of reaction. You know what I mean? Capo definitely had more energy than Snake. I will say that. I felt like Snake kind of did Snake I don't want to say he choked, but did he, you know what I'm saying?
It was not clean.
It was okay.
It wasn't clean.
Okay. I'm glad you see what I was talking about.
Shout out Special K on Facebook.
That's a fact.
We see you. But yeah, like it just wasn't clean, and he knew it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But as a vet in the game, he kept it pushing.
That's a fact. So he got through his round. It was okay. Capo Bravado went, and he had a better round. It was more energy, more substance, haymakers. He was actually real talking Snake. It was
closed the door.
Capo Bravado surprised the hell out of me. Now, with that being said, that don't mean you have a great battle versus Snake Eyes and you just fall off the cliff. We need to see you keep ascending from here. I don't want to see you having bad battles after this, after you just gave us a great performance. A great performance.
Body. I'm tired of like
2-1.
Just do
Capo Bravado.
2-1. I need a body from Capo. Like you gotta kill something. Like,
Yeah. Oh,
Or
you want to talk about a body? Okay, let's Casey J and J Love. Jesus fucking Christ.
oh my goodness.
First and foremost, I picked Casey J to win.
We all did. I don't
I
think there
said
was one person.
2-1 because I thought J Love would do enough
There she is.
to win a round. Special K in the building.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all phones is charged up and all that because we will be in the building again today for day 2 watching the event. All right.
Special K, I just need to know, do you believe in us now?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Do you believe in us?
Yeah. I was ready to say y'all was talking about Snake was gonna come out and
nah.
Yeah, I want to hear what happened with Casey J and J Love. Yeah, AJ's a believer. You see, he's a believer. Special K is a believer.
AJ's a believer.
If my cousin Dion was here, he knows he's a believer.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
he was in the chat heckling me and everything. Like,
yeah, I saw that. That's what I'm telling you. Y'all need to if you're trying to
get in tune with the get in tune.
Get in tune with the get in tune. Reach out to us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the COD
you know what I'm saying?
Battle Pass. Yeah,
yeah, the COD Battle Pass. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? They just had the new update not too long ago. J Love, you got your ass whooped. Now, 30 bag.
Hello,
Casey J clear, and it wasn't the hometown gas or none of that.
We Go Hard was behind her though.
We Go Hard was you definitely heard Presidential Dubs.
What?
You definitely heard Presidential Dubs trying to, you know what I'm saying, do a little damage control.
Sometimes these entourages is doing a little too much.
Down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Showed her how to really do this shit.
For sure.
Now, J Love, like I said, J Love had bars. It just takes her a minute to get there. She needs to get out of this 4-bar setup or whatever. The URL, I mean not the URL, the We Go Hard sound, whatever you want to call that, and have to like revamp it a little bit so she can get to the punch quicker.
She didn't do the heckler or the revolver. She didn't do none of that.
Nothing.
She wasn't in that bag. I was looking for that. But y'all saw what we was looking at, huh? Hey, Special K saw too. She said, "Yeah, they are. Yeah, up and close. Y'all seen what I was looking at, huh?
Nasty
I didn't understand a word she said. Huh?
I did.
Can't say one word that she said. I don't remember one.
I do.
Oh, the bump. Yeah. Casey J walked her down and was talking greasy to her like.
K-Town in the building. Day 1.
Yeah, K-Town was good.
Where you been at, gang? A lot of shit been going on. We definitely been missing you, gang.
Yeah.
That's a fact. So I had Casey J with a clean body. J Love, you wasn't whack or nothing like that. I just feel like Casey J was just better all 3 rounds.
But I think that was the best you though. I don't think you could have did better.
You think so?
I don't think she could have did better with not with Casey there. No way. In Houston? Nah, no way. She was at the crib and she was comfortable. Bardashian's up 1-0 right now, huh?
Well, for how long, J Love, how long she's been rapping, I give her a lot of credit though.
Yeah,
you know I definitely give her a lot of credit though, and to have Casey J on your resume, that's fire.
Just make sure you
working 12-hour shifts when man, that's got to take care of the family.
Get that bread though, yeah. That's what
man.
I said. I would have did that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that at all, bro. Yeah. I was wrong. Casey won 3-0. That was a fact.
Let's go. I love when K-Town wrong.
That's a fact. J Love, I definitely want to see what you do next outside of We Go Hard and She's Go Hard. You know what I'm saying? And just that whole geographical area, you need to travel a lot more. Clearly, you see that now because how Houston, how it was for you there. Now, granted, you was battling basically like a local legend because Casey J is from Houston, Texas and all that. So she did have, but even with that, her reaction was warranted. It wasn't like they was gassing her because, we're just going to show her love or whatever. And they was reacting for Casey J too. They definitely was showing love to Casey J. It's just that she didn't have enough in the tank. Respect.
Lady, yeah. Didn't have enough. It was just more of They even when KCJ's bar wasn't landing, they wasn't loud for it. They just was like
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was quiet.
that's facts. Um,
Bardashian's up 1-0, by the way,
Bardash
right
is up
now.
1-0. Bardash is up 1-0. Next battle.
I'm undefeated right now.
Yeah, he is. Well, I'm 1-1 at this point. I'm 1-1. My bro Springz undefeated. I'm 1-1. Loso versus Mr. Gun Tie.
Oh, I apologize, sir. Huh?
Um,
Apologize, sir.
Loso, I basically called you Dirt Daniels.
Huh?
Huh? I said you wasn't nothing. I said you
Huh?
wasn't good. I said you was
No.
cocky. You was arrogant. You be stumbling and fumbling. Boy, was I wrong yesterday. Huh?
Man.
I apologize, sir. You kicked J2's ass. Now, I will say this, though.
Flamethrower was crazy.
I respectfully, I'm gonna give you the battle, but you rung that bell all 3 battles, all 3 rounds, and you know what I'm talking about. I wanted to see something different. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't really do that.
It's hard to.
No. He rang the alphabet bell all 3 rounds. It got to the point where it was like I was starting to get upset about it, but it was kind of fire at the same time.
It was 2-0. They were saying 2-0.
They were chanting 2-0.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
And you know the sad thing about all of that? J2 wasn't bad.
He was fire.
J2 was fired. That's the whole thing. J2 was fired. I have no problem admitting that. J2 was fighting for his life in there, as Loso was, because after that first round, pretty sure like Loso was like, damn, okay. And you know what? Once again, I'm giving Loso the battle. J2 made a good point in his interview. He said, look, when you're talking about this in a heterosexual environment, of course the bars is going to ring bells. You know what I'm saying? Which really does make sense. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you still took an L. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you got 30, but the way it looks, you got your ass whooped. Only because of all the see, that's what I'm saying, man. I don't like Loso won. He was good. He just rung that bell too many times for me.
I don't know. I liked every single round. I thought every single round he did what he was supposed to do. It was just a different way of using it. I think he when it came to, he said that stop taking it away from Averb. That Averb
when he bombed on Averb, and Averb did respond.
He did respond.
I missed that. Definitely missed that. Wish I would have. Hey, Loso, you won the battle. All right.
Loso smoked him.
He won the battle.
You don't think he smoked him?
What's good, cuz?
What up?
I said he won the battle, bro. All right. I gave him the battle. I said he was love. He was great. I showed him love. I apologize. He just rung that bell to me too many times, bro, throughout the whole battle. That's basically all his material was. If you really look at it, that's all what his material was. He just knew how to craft it.
Right, but I think that's all he needed.
Now, I didn't appreciate A-Ward being extra because Loso did have a rebuttal in the first round. Now, it was controversial on how he came up with that rebuttal because J2 said, no, he just told you to say that.
No way.
And A-Ward's yelling 1-0, 1-0 after just I don't know.
It was a room shaker though. That's that Y2J bar too. Oh my, that Chris Jericho. Man.
So I don't know. I don't know. A-Ward, you was looking a little extra for a Christian brother. You a little extra up there. You know what I'm saying?
That was the first time I saw Loso say the N-word though.
And I don't even want to get into that. I don't even want to get into that.
I was like,
Loso with the win. He got the dub clear. You know what I'm saying? There's no debate.
Performance of the night so far.
So I'm 1-2 right now. Springz is 2-1.
3-0.
3-0, my bad. Ununice versus Pass. Boy, was we wrong about this one. Was we wrong about this one? Ununice, come to the building, my brother. Your first round was phenomenal.
Amazing.
Boxing scale, 10 out of Danny Lux in the building. Danny, what's going on? Thank you so much for tuning in. Danny Lux.
Hi, Danny.
One of our favorites, you know what I'm saying? One of the big supporters, you know what I'm saying? That's a fact. Make sure y'all run them numbers up on the Danny Lux show. That's a fact. And make sure you hit the Instagram up and on Twitter too. Yo, boy, was we wrong. Ununice, you got your ass whooped, bro. Fire first round.
Hold on,
Fire
bro.
First round. 10 out of 10 on the boxing scale. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. Danny Lux is in the building, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah. 10. Shout out to Danny. And shout out to everybody else that's watching. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. I see my mom watching on Facebook. I love you too. You know, she says she loves her son. So, you know what I'm saying? She definitely showing love there.
Yes, ma'am.
10 out of 10 from Ununice. You know what I'm saying? I think Pass was just trying to fill the building out. You know what I'm saying? When he spit his first round. And I thought Pass had a good first pass words, whatever you want to call them. I refer to him as Pass, but we know him as pass words.
Right.
Pass. He had a good first round. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't think it was enough to supersede what Ununice did. I thought from there, Ununice was going to ascend. I thought he was just going to just take off from there. And boy, was we wrong. Because it looked like he just plateaued. You know what I'm saying? Wow, Pass. Can we take a minute to appreciate Pass?
When I say the rope-a-dope happened,
oh my God,
in my face, the Ali rope-a-dope happened, and I'm talking about because I was like, it's about to get dark for Pass. That first round and Ununice out the gate to bring it around town.
That's a fact.
I'm like, oh, Ununice is going crazy.
I'm looking like, yo. Oh, I see Double V's in the building on Facebook. I appreciate you,
Double
Queen.
V,
Thank
what's
you so
good?
much. IAS Music in the building. Make sure you run the numbers up, as we always say.
Yes.
Pass. They don't call you an Oakland legend for nothing. One of the top spitters in the West Coast, a veteran in the game.
OG talk.
You don't get the respect that you deserve. I understand, because you don't really promote, and you don't really market yourself like that, because you just a OG battler, bro. You definitely did your thing, bro. I had passed second and third clear. He was talking to that man's soul. Talking about we from the same, but we was on a different boat. Oh my God.
I said, this man Pass is talking. Now that shirt was a 5X, but golly. But yeah. Pass
Ali reference is definitely what happened in that battle, cuz that's a fact.
The rope-a-dope, for real.
The rope-a-dope.
For sure.
Double V said she about to hop over to YouTube in a minute. Make sure you get the wrench.
Say less.
I already seen a couple of suspects early.
Yeah.
Pass
second and third for me.
Pass second and third clear. I mean, there's nothing to debate. And this also shows why we need to calm down on our temperament when we say somebody's a rising star or a star, because what I saw yesterday did not define a quote unquote rising star. You got outclassed.
The first round you was cold. First round, I was like, okay, this is the.
I'm talking about as a whole. The whole. I'm evaluating overall.
Facts.
You got outclassed, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was doing vet moves. If you was paying attention, you probably you should have learned something up there. You should have came away from that battle like, okay, maybe I need to. Okay.
And Doc, you got to come to the stage too, sir.
Oh, Doc, come on.
Like, bro, you was wilding in the background. Like, we had Pass. Pass was like, bro, what did I do to you? Why are you angry with me? Like,
yeah.
why are you angry at all? Like, what did I do? Like, why are you so
Big
angry?
difference, Danny.
He's in the back like F these ends, F these. I'm like, bro, chill out. Like, maybe it was the biggest battle for you. Like, maybe some
I
people
wouldn't even say
entourage.
that, bro, because Unice's battled Rum Nitty. He's battled, bigger names, I would
But I'm
say,
saying
than
with that type of
past. But
crowd,
oh,
the stars was out there.
thank you, Danny. We can't let the ball slide neither. Y'all was out there looking shaky, baby. Terrible.
The boss looked like she just still suck her thumb. It's
Terrible.
crazy word.
And you can flame us in the spaces all you want. I don't care.
I don't care.
We calling it how we see it. Y'all was up there looking terrible.
I was like, dang, girl, like, chill out. Go!
Like, come on, man. No, stop that. We're not doing that. Eunice. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you was trash or nothing like that. But you got outclassed, sir.
Eunice is
you're the college student.
Yep.
Right? You just met one of the professors and showed you why you're still a student.
Eunice, you gotta go see like King or something, bro.
That's a fact.
You gotta go over there now. Gotta go over there now because now we know where you're at.
Yeah.
We know where you're at right now.
Yeah, and the boss, you might have to take a back seat too. You might have to take a Music Junkies podcast in the building.
Music
the very
Junkies,
first member.
We subscribe, brother.
Numero uno. Definitely subscribe to your channel too. I hope you saw that. We don't fabricate over here.
I went right after the show.
Definitely made sure I subscribe to the channel. Squadkast TV. Definitely subscribe to the channel, bro. I see you. Yeah. He wasn't lying either. I seen some of the clips. Chef Trez versus Lou Castro.
Come on, what I say? What did I say? It's the big Lou, huh?
He still lost.
Huh?
Hell yeah, he lost. Hell, Maloof Eunice did not show out. He had a good first round, and then he plateaued the second and the third.
Maloof, we not doing that.
You see it. Lose Castro has struck again.
No.
Yeah.
Lou did not lose.
Yeah.
There we go.
Y'all get caught up in the antics, not me.
Nah, Lou was talking to him.
Big Dog was fire.
Come on. Lou was in there. Capo Wild. Yeah. What we doing today? Yeah. I'm like, huh? The big Lou.
It's opinionated. I don't care.
I can see.
I don't care. I still got my opinion.
It's debatable for sure. It's not clear. I just felt like Lou won. Maybe I graded it off of a curve because I haven't seen Lou good.
Clean body battle rap junkies podcast. Come on, man. Come back to me. We're not.
I haven't seen Lou this good.
Yeah, and that's what it is.
That's
what it is.
And it was
y'all seen a
Chef
good Lou.
Normal.
Y'all seen a good Lou, and now y'all think he just walked Chef Trez down. Stop.
I don't think it was a body though. There ain't no way.
I'm talking to the chat. I'm talking to the chat.
Yeah, I'm talking about Music Junkies. He said it was a clean body.
Man,
I don't think so.
Y'all get caught up in the recency bias, man.
We was happy. I thought we was happy for Lou because I'm like some of the stuff like he was doing. They had it. First of all, they took the mics off.
His rounds was trash. Oh, stop it!
That's wild.
Stop it.
That's wild.
We're not doing this.
But they started taking the mics off, so now Chef Trez can't project like how Lou does.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's when that first started.
I will say this.
That second round rebuttal was nuts.
That was fire.
Nuts.
That was fire. You watching it right now?
Okay.
Hey, that's fine. Hey. I will say this. This was a good Lou Castro, a great Lou Castro.
Yeah.
This is the best Lou Castro we've seen in, I'm going to say, the last few years. Respectfully.
At least the last two.
and you know, he ain't really been outside like that. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, he ain't really been outside like that.
When he was
So
on
when
those
everybody's
small
seen him,
cards. Yeah.
and he have bars? Yes, he did have some bars. Was he high energy? Yes, he was. Did he have his little big dog antics and all that? Yeah, he know he's a performer. He knows how to captivate and all that. But if like Chef Trez was definitely in there doing his thing, and and it wasn't just the rebuttals. Even though Luke Castro tried to, you know what I'm saying, bring that to light. Like, look, he could come through and stumble through some rebuttals and give y'all 3 of them things and, you know, get away with it. I can't do that. That's what he said. Like, I can't do that. I got to do this, this, and this, and this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate that. That was fire. That was a dope little angle. You know what I'm saying? I can't post that. I ain't go post that music. But yeah.
Oh wow.
Not whack. You'll give us that. Okay. Bar God battle last night. No,
he didn't.
Bar God battled
He was tonight.
Today. He battles today versus Quest McCody. And Quest McCody, you was extra too. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Because Quest, it was a lot of hype people, hype men, and hype women this weekend. Y'all was definitely looking like some. We're gonna talk about that.
Chiller.
He said, "Damn, I gotta get a bootleg game. Forget
Chiller,
the history. Copy yesterday. Good looking out. Hey,
for real, Maloof. Hey, you wildin'. Hey, ask Special K was good. Ask AJ was good.
Yeah.
Ask
1 penny, 1
Dion.
cent.
Yeah, ask Dion was good. They'll tell you.
We go talk about the A-Ward and Twork battle not happening. The infamous foot. We're gonna talk about that.
That thing. Wow.
I feel like this battle can go 2-1 either way. I think it's all about what you're looking for, right? This is subjective.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? This is an opinionated battle.
Subjective.
What one battler has, or you know, as far as attributes, and the other one don't. You know, they cater to that, pander to that, and whatever the case may be. I'm not mad at anybody saying Luke Castro won this battle. I'm not, and I'm not going to debate it neither.
Yeah,
I'm not going to debate it neither. And if somebody says Chef Trez won the battle, I'm not going to be mad at that neither.
Yeah, love my family for. Yeah. I tried to tell you what was going to happen. Huh? And y'all try to crucify me, huh? Y'all try to crucify me. Yeah. Crazy.
The foot. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. So 2-1 either way, you know what I'm saying? I think that was a good battle. Like, I'm not mad at any of these battles that have taken place so far. You know what I'm saying? Outside of a few stumbles or what some people might say is a choke, because everybody got their own opinion when it comes to that. Good event so far. You know what I'm saying? As far as the battles, good event so far. Miss Hustle versus Real Deal.
Hold on. Be right before that. I want to let y'all know they had great timing of how these battles were coming. It was probably 15-minute intermissions. That's it.
Yeah.
It was going. But go ahead. Here we go.
Yeah.
Somebody
owes somebody an apology. And he's wearing a hat right now. Yeah.
Hustle, you did all right, man. You actually did.
Oh, here we go.
The lister Hustle, like
he can't just give her props and apologize.
Hustle, I got on to you
without the antics.
I know what you do now. You smack your leg every time you're trying to drop a bar. The last word, you drop a bar. Boom. If you pay attention, you can't miss it. If you go watch Hustle right now, you'll hear her smack her leg or clap her hand every time there's a bar.
Okay, so she's doing a super kick. So what?
No way.
So what? She's doing a super kick.
You're cheating.
Nobody questioning when Shawn Michaels did it. Nobody questioning when Jay and Jimmy Uso do it.
Professional entertainment, sir. Huh? They cheating.
No, they ain't.
I got her. I got her down pat. And you're not gonna. You did great. Real Deal is not a person that you're supposed to beat. To me, I think Real Deal doesn't lose a lot. Am I wrong?
Where's the apology at, sir?
You did all right. Okay, maybe you did. You're better than what I thought. Okay, maybe you're a little bit better
Oh
than what I
yeah,
thought.
yeah. Where Dion at? Oh yeah, I owe Hustle an apology as well. You goddamn right you do.
Oh man, she's
Goddamn
okay.
right you do. Is Chilla Verb still going down? I believe so. Verb is there.
Music Junkie saw it. He saw what I'm talking about. I'm like, why you smack? She smack her leg every time. I said her
She's
thigh.
doing a super kick.
Her thigh got her hurt. I promise you.
Come on, man.
You know how a
Come
guy
on,
used to
man.
go like this with his nose after he say a bar, or when Goods would drink his drink, or somebody put their hat like this or fix their hat, knowing they hat the same place where it was at in the first place. Hustle go. Smack her leg every time. Just watch any hustle battle that lately just happened and watch what happens.
Can we get
We're
past?
on to you, girl.
Can we get past? Can we get past that and get into the bars, bro?
Your bars are decent.
Can we talk about how she the angle that she chose about him being an alcoholic was crazy?
Okay, that was cool.
The Guinness bar fire, you know, Kenny Lewis.
Oh, here we go.
Kenny Lewis. Hey,
Here we go.
Hustle went crazy.
She did okay. She didn't go crazy.
Yes, she did.
She was okay. She was okay at
Did
best.
she win 2-1 or 3-0?
She won
Come on.
3-0.
Oh, thank you.
But it wasn't no body.
And she just beat
like,
Hitman too, right?
It was like
okay.
if it was on a King of the Dot card, she loses. That man was joking the whole time.
What?
He was joking with her. And then that third round,
that's not her fault.
Her soul. His third round, he was talking to her soul. About
and you still came away from the battle saying he lost 3-0.
Child support, yeah. Because
okay, then.
Yeah. I'm gonna say 2-1.
What we're not gonna do is act like her rounds was fire. Her rounds was fire. She won the battle.
I don't think they was fire.
She won the battle.
I think she just did. Yeah, she won the battle.
She understood the assignment. She won the battle.
She just won the battle, but she didn't get cooked like J2. She just.
That's true. I don't think anybody got cooked like him. The day one period.
J-Lo.
Yeah, but see. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Because J2 was fighting back.
J2 was rapping.
J2 was rapping.
If J2 was in Atlanta, he wins 2-1. Yeah, if he was in Fig Newton University, he wins 2-1. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo. Oh, this man has to be stopped.
Front row at the fight was good, bro.
Thank you. It was enough for the win. I appreciate that, gang. A-Ward, I know Twork was yeah, that was crazy.
But I feel like, Vixen might have took that second place and Hustle right now. Hustle,
yeah. Movie, sports, and life. I ain't seen you in a minute.
Hey, bro, what's good, bro?
What's going on, bro? They saying Real Deal and Miss Hustle wrote together. Second offense. What?
Felt like it. Damn near felt like it. They both had a beer. Damn near felt like it.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. The kickback made the
Yeah.
That's a fact, Daddy.
Yeah.
That's a fact, Daddy.
Boy, I said, say it again.
It wasn't like you couldn't miss it. They right there.
Again, them things was looking at me. I'm looking at them. Having damn near full conversation. We eye to eye.
Yo, they called her Miss Rehearsal. That's nasty work.
Yeah,
that's nasty work. That's nasty work.
Rehearsal. Yeah.
But she won the battle. She won the battle.
Right.
Daddy. Oh my God.
I said, what? I forgot words that she said. I don't even remember her first round, and I heard it was fire. I knew it was fire, but dang, J Love, I was loving something else.
And Lady J was in the building. I almost had a flashback from their battle. Lady J was in the building. I almost had a flashback. I was waiting on it.
Casey J felt all of that, huh? KZJ felt it all.
Oh shit. Yo.
Yeah,
Yo. Oh my God. I can't do this. I can't
That
do
liver failure bar was crazy.
Yeah, it was.
That was crazy. Hustle did her thing. She did.
Yeah.
That was cool. She
Yeah.
just, yeah. Okay.
She won the battle. Real deal. I appreciate what you bring to the table. I just think that Hustle was just better yesterday.
Hustle might be king of the dot right now.
You know what I'm saying? Hustle, her resume 2025 is looking good. You beat Hitman, you beat Real Deal. You know what I'm saying? You kind of all rehearsing allegations aside, you know what I'm saying? You making a strong case for Wody right now. Did you catch JC interview? On
with Rosenberg, he was drunk. JC was faded. JC was faded, leaning all over Bros.
Yo,
I know Bros was hot.
Yeah, he was. I know he was pissed.
Yeah, Bros was
I'd
hot.
have been pissed too. I ain't gonna lie.
But he did shout out Rosenberg Raw. He did shout out those guys out. But JC, he was faded.
Yeah, he was faded.
You better be okay for the day, brother.
Charlie Clips versus Mike P.
Ouch, Charlie. Shout out to my boy Wilson Fisk. Huh?
Yeah, shout out to Wilson Fisk.
You know what I'm saying?
They picked Charlie Clips up. Make sure he got to the battle.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure they probably go over your rounds. He probably said I didn't have none. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
The third round was funny.
I will say
like you said what you said, bro. Let me apologize to you, sir. Okay? Let me apologize to you.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
There we go.
Brother, Conscious Copper was in the building, okay? So you said he was gonna walk him down. Clips is gonna do this bullshit ass freestyle and everything like that, and it wasn't gonna work. The crowd was just not gonna feel him, and I'm like, nah, Clips is gonna do that shit, and it's gonna shake the building. Boy, was I wrong. So I apologize. Golly, Clips, you suck. Golly.
Now, see, for me, I had nothing going into this battle. I had no expectations. Therefore, I don't feel let down. I was done. I've been done with Charlie Clips. Been done. Yeah, I know what you're going to bring to the table, sir. Mike P's going to write 3. He's a writer. He can rap, and he's going to be good. You are going to write 1 round, if that, and be average at best. Why? Because you're freestyling. You talked about his girl. You basically slut-shamed her the whole battle. And then you apologized.
No way.
That is crazy to me. That is crazy.
Mike P talked to this man. If y'all really were listening, Mike P was talking to him. It was just the crowd was not trying to feel basically a white guy barking on a black guy like that. They wasn't trying to feel that. I'm telling you now. Mike P, you was actually talking.
Danny, I know you watch us, but you're not familiar with my intro for Charlie Clips.
Oh,
so let me get you familiar with Charlie Clips, okay? My PSA. So, any up and coming battlers, right?
My God.
Y'all got some bread, huh? Y'all in good with y'all league owner. You trying to get some views. You want to get a good name under your belt, right? You know what I'm saying? Have them reach out to Charlie Clips. But one thing for sure, 2 things for certain. When they book the battle, make sure it's 3 rounds. Because that way you know you're going to win. Why? Because you're going to write 3. He's not going to write nothing. He's going to show up with nothing. And you're going to rap. And you're going to be good. And he's going to be the same shitty Charlie Clips. He's better on the wild styles than what he give us in the battles. Am I lying? You're going to win. You're going to get some views. You're going to probably get some new fans. And you're going to come up. Meanwhile, Charlie Clips is still going to be Charlie Clips. He's still going to be running off with the bag. He ran off on the plug twice. He didn't ran off on the plug, I don't know how, 13 times 2. to the infinite. Yo, it's disgusting what Charlie Clips has been giving us. I'm tired of it. This is why I don't rock with Clips. I don't even want to see him on Wild 'N Out. I ain't trying to see no Wild Styles. I don't want to see him in a battle rap format. He could be a host. He could be a commentator. But I don't want to see him in the ring because he is terrible. He has lost his legendary status, in my opinion. I don't care. They keep booking him because they know he's going to get views. That is it. The leagues, they need to come together, form a union or something. Now, look, I maybe y'all think I'm going too far, and I ain't trying to stop the black man from getting his chicken and nothing like that. I want him to eat and be able to take care of his family. Wait a minute, hold on. Speaking of family, shout out to Snake Eyes because he did announce to everybody that his girlfriend is pregnant and he about to have his first kid. That's dope. Shout out to Snake Eyes. Sidebar, back to Clips. I ain't trying to take money out your pocket or nothing like that, bro. I know it's hard times. We dealing with tariffs. Everything is going crazy. Eggs are still expensive and all that. So, yo, I want you to keep getting your bread, but you got to do something else, bro. You got to do something else, bro. Because what you've been giving the coach is disgusting, bro. It's people in the trenches that's better than you, bro.
Come on.
It's people on the trenches that's better than you, bro. Respectfully. So once again, any new battle rappers, y'all want to get y'all staying up, have your people get in contact with his people. And then y'all, I'm telling you right now. And then what y'all need to do when you blow up, kick in Squadkast TV, they 2% for just even making a suggestion. You owe us residuals or something.
Residual.
Facts. It's over with. He's done. Clips is terrible. I don't want to see him. And so when he went up there and did what he did last night, I wasn't surprised.
I wasn't.
I knew what was going to happen. Yo, DNA Tooth says Snake Eyes got robbed too. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. I'm gonna have to rewatch that battle. I don't know.
I don't think Snake Eyes got robbed.
They keep booking them. And you said it's the supporters' fault too.
But it's the Wild 'N Out. You get the exposure. You're gonna get the exposure. I guarantee you, he's still gonna make at least 25K views on YouTube off the rip.
Yo, Mike P was good.
John, what's up, man?
I don't want to take away from Mike P because how terrible Clips was. Mike P was good. And Mike P also let something slip out. I don't know if y'all really heard what he said. He's retiring from battle rap after this year.
Yep.
Mike P said he's retiring from battle rap after this year. So he's done. Which I can understand that. When you win 150,000 playing Call of Duty in a tournament, I think I'd be done too.
Day 2 starts the same time.
Yeah, day 2 starts the same time. Oh, John in the building.
Yeah, about 30 minutes from now.
Yeah. Allegedly, because yesterday the event that started, it was an hour late.
The mics better be right today.
And the mics was terrible in the first couple
crowd
battles.
too.
You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. And I seen what you sent me too. I'm gonna make sure I get that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mike P won. Like I said, for anybody that picked Charlie Clips, y'all don't know battle rap. Y'all was just fans, respectfully. And I don't even like saying fans. Springz know that. I say supporters. But if y'all pick Charlie Clips to win that battle, y'all are literally fans.
That's it. You want them to be great, right?
Over under on the start time, I'm gonna say about an hour, just like yesterday. You saying 2 hours 30 minutes?
That's what it was.
That's how late it started yesterday?
Hell yeah.
Oh, I thought it was an hour. My bad. Hey, I'm gonna give them an hour 30 minutes today, respectfully. Day 2 got bangers. Looking forward to it. That's a fact. They gotta have the mics in order. They got to. You can't be having to cut somebody off or Snake Eyes is on mute. He's like, well, how did I get on mute? I didn't mute myself. You know what I'm saying? Like it was crazy. It was crazy. Giatti, and I'm going in list of the flyer, but they didn't go in the order of the flyer. They tried to for the most part, but they didn't. But I'm going in order of that.
And there was a surprise battle.
Charlie Clips 30 is a movement that will never die. That's nasty work. Started at 5. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. Giatti versus
Giatti.
40 bars.
Oh, here we.
Can I get my apology on national streaming TV, sir?
This is bullshit. 40. Why do you battle?
Huh?
Like, why do you dear 40? I hate your stinking guts.
Go.
You make me vomit.
Go.
You're the scum between my toes.
Yes.
Love Springz, huh? 40, how dare you? You was doing great. It was 1-1 going into the third. And you choke again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You blow it every time. I lost $10 off of you. I'm gonna need $7 for you, like something like. This is crazy.
Now when Conscious Capo talks.
Music junkie. We'll get to it.
When Conscious Capo, gives, free game to the people and to my brother because I love him and I really didn't want to take his money, but he wanted to believe in 40 bars, so I had to show him.
I thought it was easy bread. I'm even messaging him. First round clean. Second round clean.
Now look, he thought because it was 90 seconds that she had the advantage. It don't matter. A 40 stumble or choke can happen at any time, any moment. And you saw that, sir. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. The event started late. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little tired. I'm watching the battles, but yeah, they was the last battle. They was the very last battle. So I'm kind of falling asleep a little bit, whatever. But bro is texting me and messaging me like, yo, first round she was clean, and she was. Second round she was clean. I'm like kind of not really watching it. And then the third round is what I kind of, fell out of tune with, what I'm saying? So when I look at my phone and I'm reviewing the message and I said, oh, damn, she didn't choke. Okay, boom. I sent the bro the bread. I was like, okay, she lost. He won. I lost. I sent bro the bread and everything. Then I woke up this morning.
Try to call him.
And I had went to the gym, come back, I cooked breakfast for the family, clean up and all that. So I was a busy man this morning. And he tried to call me, and I rewatched the battles. And that third round, yes, I definitely saw the choke. Now, before I could reach out, he had already reached out to me.
Right.
And it was like, yeah, bro, I owe you. Yeah, she choked in the third round. So, of course, we're honorable. I paid.
Yeah.
And then he kept his word, like, nah, she choked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And yeah. So once again, 40 bars, and Giatti was light.
I hate Conscious Capo, bro.
And Giatti
get a different name for this dude, bro.
He was prepared, but he was light. He was up there joking, having fun. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't had nothing to lose. He's battling 40 bars. He knew what was going to happen. He could freestyle and finesse his way through that and still would have won because she was going to choke.
What up, Vic?
Vic in the building. Victoria's
Did
Light
a great
Network.
job yesterday, bro. Did a great job yesterday.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You already know. Shout out to Vic. That's a fact. Do say Stacks in the building. We watch battles. You already know what's going down.
Casino open.
Yep. So I had Giatti. You know what I'm saying? It was 1-1 going to the third, and then Giatti, you know what I'm saying? Giatti. You know. Shout out to our UK bruvs.
I bet, bro.
Oh, okay. T-Tay's watching. Okay, on Facebook. All right. Yeah.
Hey,
yeah. Man. Now you see what we do.
Shout out T-Tay.
Shout out T-Tay. Yeah.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. I appreciate what you did for me and the Brody and all that. Thank you so much.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Hopefully we'll be seeing you later on today.
Next up.
You know what I'm saying? Marv Won versus Arsenal. Somebody owes me an apology again. Marv Won cooked them. Hibachi. Now, question Cody, you was doing a little too much. You was doing a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? You was hyping Marv up and all that. You was being extra hype, man. I ain't saying you was Gwitty. Shout out the album. Whitman Holla and all that. But yo, Marv was in there cooking. Arsenal was okay.
I called Marv winning. Nobody takes him serious. We said
No,
that.
you picked Arsenal win.
No, sir.
Yes, you did.
No, sir.
Yes, you did.
No,
You
sir.
disrespected him. You
said, look,
you don't
remember,
give
this is
him
what
his
happened.
legend credentials.
This
You
what
try
happened.
to
We
you try to
didn't give him his
disrespect him again.
credentials.
Say nobody take him serious.
We didn't give him his credentials, but I definitely said I got Marv. You said all that just to say that Marv Won's gonna win. I said yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. I did say that.
Yeah,
I recant.
Nobody,
He's
not
recant.
a legend, though.
I recant. Oh, he's a legend though.
And he still won't be on the Cody list.
Ours rap was so much filler. Come on. I told y'all Squidward's clarinet wasn't gonna do it. And Marv was kind of, I ain't gonna lie, Marv, you was good, but you was kind of light too.
Always.
You was kind of light too. You had some good shit. I ain't gonna lie. You had some well thought out schemes too. Them joints was fire. But
nah, Kenny, I'm up there, brother. I was like
now Springz is on a roll at first.
I was on a roll for the longest.
And then it started to take a turn for the worse. That's a fact.
Once Chef Trez, I had Lou. Once Hustle, I had
Yeah, he had Real Deal winning. That didn't go out. That didn't work well for him. He picked Charlie Clips. That didn't work well for him. He picked 40 Bars. That didn't work well for him. He picked Ununice. That definitely didn't work out well for both of us. So we both had Ununice.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but I did take Loso though, huh? I did pick.
Yeah,
Loso.
And that was BTA.
Yeah.
That was BTA. Yeah. The abilities to stab a brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I definitely had Marv winning though. And there was nothing that Arsenal showed me yesterday that says he won that battle. Respectfully.
These old heads gotta go.
Yeah, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Take a seat.
AJ, you did.
You know what I'm saying? AJ did say that.
You did.
AJ was the one. He was standing alone on that island.
I promise.
Everybody else had Ununice winning.
I promise he was.
Okay. So we gotta talk about this. Next up on the card would have been New Jersey Twork versus A Ward. But due to the
facts, big.
Due to the foot, I don't know if it's gout, I don't know if it's inflammation, I don't know what Twork did to his foot, but that joint was swole. You didn't have to put the video or the picture or whatever you did to show that claw off like that, bro. We didn't need to see all that, but you couldn't make it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't make it. Yeah, pass was fire. Yeah, that was light. Yeah, but Arsenal wasn't. Yeah, that's Twork's foot, y'all. Look like black man's gout. Look like you ate too many shrimp. I don't know. That's what he posted online. That joint is swole to the size of a softball, son.
That looked like the one that Daylight smoked the blunt out of.
That's wild. But A Ward did say Twork said he's going to be able to really perform.
Kenny Lewis is wild. He said it's foot been like that.
Yeah. Bro, the foot is nasty. That's a fact.
But A Ward said
he said he stubbed his toe doing the dead kick.
A Ward said that he knew Monday, Twork reached out to him.
Yeah.
And he was just saying like he sprained his ankle, all this type of stuff. And then he said he knew for sure by Thursday. And he was like, and most people, once you get that, maybe real battlers just they check out kind of. So
Now, I will say this:
It's been around though.
everybody's
Raw
pain
shit.
threshold is different. Pain tolerance, right? Twork is obviously a bigger individual. He's like 300 pounds, maybe give or take. So when you have all that weight and force on, an extremity like that, I'm pretty sure it can pose you problems. You know what I'm saying? Me, I played college basketball and all that. You know what I'm saying? I done sprained ankles many times. I didn't had knee surgeries and all type of stuff.
Oh yeah.
So, but like everybody recovers differently and all that. You know what I'm saying? I had my joint swell up like that. I took like 2-3 days off and I came back. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not nothing to kind of mess around with. You know what I'm saying? Because when your foot and ankle is swole like that, you have to really think about ligaments too. You know what I'm saying? And if you mess around, tear some ligaments, now you got a real problem. You know what I'm saying? But luckily, from how there was no purple, no discoloring and nothing like that. So it looked like he might be all right. You know what I'm saying? So, hey.
He was. Hey, Vic, he was really one of those.
Bro, you better.
Vic, he was really one of those, Vic.
Hey, bro. Bro, I
went to different states, everything. Like y'all better get in tune with the get in tune.
Hey.
But look, so Capo, I got some questions for you though.
So I hold on real quick. I'm upset that battle didn't go down. That was a battle that I think a lot of us said was gonna be battle of the night, right?
Yep.
I believe so. Hopefully they could reschedule, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Because
you want to see a reschedule.
Because I want to see this battle. You know what I'm saying?
The third time it's rescheduled.
That's true. That's true. But damn it, we got to see it.
Hey, Ward, you might be Twork's bad luck though. The first time, it was the car crash. You were supposed to battle after that. You know what I'm saying?
Sidey toes angle and next.
That's a big thing. You crashed the car.
Yeah.
That was the first time they were supposed to battle. Now an ankle injury. This is the second time. But here's my question though, Capo.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean to tell me or tell you that Twork can't just rap with A Ward? He needs performance to beat A Ward.
Okay, that's a great question. I think because of Twork's style and what got him the name and the notoriety, you know what I'm saying? Like he needs both. Like he needs the performance, but he also has bars too. You know what I mean? Like there's not too many battles where we don't see him doing the twerk bounce, or we expect him to do the twerk bounce. We expect him strapped in, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Dion, stop playing, bro.
But could he have
hype, Dion?
Would we want to see Twork up there on crutches just rapping? Just because he's there?
Yep.
I don't think the people would have been happy with that. I mean, they would have been happy to see him and stuff like that. But as far as the overall package of Twork being the performer and battler, they would have felt cheated, because all they would have gotten is just Twork just standing on stage rapping, and they wouldn't have gotten anything else.
Yep. AJ Verb and Aver battling later on this year.
Yeah, A Ward said he got 6 rounds, bro.
He spit around on.
I don't believe Twork wants to battle A Ward. So you think he's running K-Town?
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all saying Twork's running, and that's what sprung his ankle?
That man A Ward said, "I knew he was a blood, but now I think he crip." I said, "Oh,
that's God telling Twork A Ward is his end game." Okay.
It's the conversation that needs to be had, but I don't feel like Twork needs to move and do all that just to beat him.
He's pulling up today to battle?
That's what I was just saying, bro. Don't get me hype, bro. Don't get me hype.
So we got a secret battle, which really ain't a secret, that's going down today, and Twork might pull up and battle today?
Stop playing, bro.
Verb said he battling Av.
Yeah, later on this year.
Twork in a wheelchair is diabolical. That is crazy. So we didn't get that battle. So hopefully, if we get that battle today, I don't know what Twork's going to be able to do on a bad will like that, but we'll see. You know, we'll see. Next battle. Hollow the Denon and you snow that versus Jazz the Rapper, Magenta Bracy, huh? New York versus New York. We here.
Brooklyn
New
versus
York
Queens.
versus New York.
Brooklyn versus Queens.
Okay. Queens get the money.
Dollar bill, yeah. Shut up, Vic.
Hollow too. Oh my God.
Vic is wild.
I know Vic better be trolling.
I try to tell y'all, Jazz is the best girl battle rapper of all time. There's no one close to her. How she...
Kenny.
Yeah, he's lying. He's lying. Now, did I see the old Hollow? Yes.
Yes, he definitely got loopy. He definitely got loopy. But he didn't win that battle. He didn't win that battle. He didn't win. Y'all don't even feel confident typing that he won.
There ain't no way.
He didn't win. Like,
Jazz is in her bag.
Hollow was in his bag too. But then the bag also had dry spots in that joint too.
Jazz was in her.
And I was like, first and third.
He's high. Now, Vic, listen. Now, I know you had a rough time yesterday doing what you had to do. You know what if you know, you know. But that didn't happen, brother. And Hollow got to go second. What are we doing?
I don't even know what to say right now. This is disgusting, bro.
I don't understand how
I don't understand how y'all can say that he won. Okay, yeah, Vic is a historian too.
Hey, so. Watch this. Hey, Vic, who's gonna win the NBA championship this year? And watch him say the Cavs. You see what I'm saying?
Name your son Lion because you good. That was fire. I ain't gonna lie, that was fire.
Hey, DVD man. Well, you see what I'm saying? What I tell you? He saw what he saw. I told you.
This is COVID's fault. You blaming COVID for where we at right now?
Hold on. Hopefully he doesn't think the COVID era is what changed this.
The first is debatable. Hollow got the third pretty clear.
Y'all's wildin'.
Jazz got the first and the second. Hollow got the third.
I don't even think Hollow got the third. Where was
I think people was giving him the third. If they had to give, if you had to give Hollow a round, like it would have to be the third.
I don't even know how you say the third.
He's talking about the COVID fans is the problem.
Oh dang, yeah. Vic, I forgot to tell y'all, Vic is a J2 historian.
I'm not mad at him saying that.
He's a J2 historian. It's all good, man.
I'm not mad at him saying that. Hollow saying Nitty writing Jazz bars was fire. That was fire.
But how? How?
But no, it was fire though.
That was a bad angle. It's a fake angle.
You don't know that.
Come on, Jazz is writing her own shit. We're not doing that because Hustle said the same bars.
Now you talking. COVID, caffeine, and politics killed battle rap, which is why we're on our last leg right now as a culture. Just think about it. We ain't seen a smack event in a minute.
Let's not do that.
I'm not being real. We ain't seen a smack event in a minute. We had Nexus and we had Redemption 4. That is it.
What I sent you, sir, will explain a lot more. Huh?
Okay.
No, I'm coming. Huh?
Okay. It took a while.
Yeah, of course, but normally June.
It took a while.
Normally June. Yeah.
It took a while.
T-Top look excited. Rock look excited.
Jazz has all kinds of sports bars in her battles, but you talk about her in real life, she knows.
Hold on, we already put this to the test, sir.
URL app is the graveyard. I ain't gonna say that. App gang in the building. Make sure you get the app.
Yeah.
$7.99. Lifetime member. They ain't drop shit on that John in a minute, but definitely a lifetime.
They just dropped the Rex versus Twork. They just dropped
the no cut event, man.
The no cut event.
And shit like that, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
All right, man. All right. So I had Jazz clear. So I'm gonna go through the winners real quick. I had Jazz winning.
Yep.
I had Marv winning.
Yep.
I had Giatti winning.
Yep.
I had Mike P winning. I had Miss Hustle winning. I got 5 wins right there. Chef Trez, Luke Castro, debatable 2-1 either way, however you want to call that. I lost the Ununice battle because Pass kicked his ass. I lost the J2 battle. Loso kicked his ass. I won KCJ and I lost the Capo Bravado joint. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
That's what's up, music junkies. That's what's up.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Shit, we trying to get our numbers up. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Them trying to get our numbers up. So that is the official day 1 recap.
No, it's not, sir.
The official day 1 recap.
No, sir. We got one left.
Oh, yeah. Av versus Bodega. I forgot about that battle. I forgot about Av versus Cortez.
Yep.
Shout out to the secret battle. Av and today's secret battle is supposed to be Chess versus Swamp. So we get Chess versus Swamp today, and then we got Av versus Cortez yesterday. I actually like that battle. I thought Av and Bodega was actually pretty cool. I thought Bodega was actually talking. He was talking to Av. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Av definitely did his thing. You know, he's missing something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see the ingredients there, but he's still missing something that's just gonna put him in like true stardom. You know what I'm saying? Cortez ain't really been battling enough like that. He ain't really been active like that. He battled versus King on the trenches. You know what I'm saying? He popped out for that. You know what I'm saying? He popped out for this one. You know what I'm saying? But it's like he ain't really been active like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure if he was, he would be a little bit more conditioned than what he is. And Papi, you gotta chill out on them empanadas, baby. You out here looking a little, you know what I'm saying? Go hit the treadmill. Go run on the go for a walk. Go hit the bike or something, son. Like, get healthy.
Why
Rex,
is it that
you done ballooned up too? I seen you. What? Come on, man.
We already talked about him yesterday, man.
Come on, man. I need y'all healthy.
But Cortez, you was not in your bag. You wasn't in your duffel, bro. You wasn't you weren't in that sazon. No, he wasn't doing nothing like that. Av looked like he just woke up. Hair nappy. He woke up, went to the barbershop and got the Ununice. Like, what are we talking about? Like, Av looked the bags behind his eye, then he had the boss behind him.
Oh my God.
I said this was crazy work. And then Cortez rapped and he acting like he's bombing, killing stuff, and they call time. You know it's 90 seconds. This is a surprise battle.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Av telling him, like, Court, we just had a conversation before the battle. We're not going over the time. Let me show you what 90 seconds is like. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Cortez, then they were afraid to stop Cortez in the second and third. I'm like, no, keep it like that. We still got other battles to get to. We didn't ask for no Cortez versus Av.
Yo, that's nasty work, AJ. He said he won Big Mac away.
That was nasty work. I said, what is
I didn't
Cortez
appreciate that.
on?
I didn't appreciate that.
Then the guys behind him, the second round, Av bombed on him. Cortez had a good round, but Av talked about your son is doing stuff that you've never done. Your son, you know what I'm saying? With the situation that's going on, that's no funny subject to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's no funny subject to me, but he went on it. My thing is, Av, how you go on that subject, but you didn't do bad news subject?
Right. And Cortez brought that up.
I didn't get that. I didn't get that at all.
Cortez brought up that bad news situation and how he was, you know what I'm saying, really didn't expose them and all this other stuff. Yeah, I didn't appreciate that. We picking and choosing.
Also, right, you definitely picking and choosing because guess what, Av? Averb's here today, huh? Swamp has to battle today too, huh? What are we doing?
Yeah.
Averb is here today, Av.
Yeah.
And you said when I get him, I got him, huh?
And Giatti is there this weekend, and you know they was going at it.
Yep.
Him and,
Also, Arsenal
Averb.
too. Arsenal said the same thing. When I see Averb, I want to see what you said you was gonna do and see if you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
a lot going on. So Av, you kind of confused me. You did win the round.
Mm-hmm.
Cortez, you did okay in that second round. That was your best round. Third round, Av sent it to the moon.
Av closed the door.
Yeah,
he closed the door. Av first and third.
Finally, the boss gets some credit. I mean, she finally got a win because everybody else she's still behind. Except for Hustle, she was behind Hustle.
But she need to chill out. She's up there just doing a little bit too much for me.
Hustle's shoulders. Her nails ain't done. Oh man, it was. She gotta be from Chicago or something.
No, we ain't doing that. Don't throw my city under the bus.
That's crazy.
Don't throw my city under the bus. We ain't doing that. Nah, we ain't doing that. She from Omaha.
Oh my God. Shout out Peyton Manning. That's
shout out Peyton Manning.
She's
shout out Peyton Manning. That.
Yeah. But the first date, I can't really complain.
Oh yeah, we can, and I'm going to. First and foremost, you started mad late. Now I was being generous when I said an hour. You're damn near 2.5 hours late. That's number one.
Yeah.
Number two, the mics.
Oh, okay.
The mics. You had to get the mic issues. It kind of hindered those first couple battles that took place. All right. All right. Now, the positives. Outside of that, the battles transitioned well. Intermissions were not very long like that.
At all.
Frozen Bros.
Change the songs.
Yeah.
Golly.
I did.
I gotta get it.
I gotta get it. I like the songs I was hearing. You know what I'm saying? Even though y'all played them joints to the wheels fall off.
Lord forgive me. Lord forgive me.
Giatti got some bangers. Twork got some bangers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got some bangers on there that was playing. You know what I'm saying? Battles, like everybody completed the battles except for one battle that did not go down due to the infamous foot injury. But everybody completed the battles. Everybody got through their material for the most part. Nobody wasn't really able to finish their material. You know what I'm saying? So like when you take those negatives and then you add the positives, like how we gave the Creed event a 4. Or I gave the Creed event a 4 anyway. All things considered, Apollo day 1.
Riley, what's up?
5.5, 6.
I'm at a 7.
Nah.
I'm at a 7.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you saying that. I'm
just saying off of a 7. With y'all making up for a battle. Y'all were already gonna do another battle.
Tulsa.
Dang. But y'all did enough. Y'all did the right things. Y'all did a lot of good things, and we'll see what happens. Like I heard that you guys had everybody in the same hotel. Y'all don't ever do that, huh?
Y'all done rented out the whole hotel, put all the battlers in one John.
That man Rock said, I had hands right across from me. I come step out, I got hands across from me. I'm like, okay.
AJ gave it a 6.5.
Okay.
Yeah, AJ.
Shout out Sauce Walker for real.
Yeah, shout out to the Sauce. Yeah, Sauce.
There was a lot of Anthony Edwards bars, bro.
A lot of Anthony Edwards bars. He definitely made it to the community.
Bars.
Shout out. Yeah, it was a couple, but you gotta. It's in Houston, so they gotta. You know what I'm saying? For day 1 of he said for a day 1 of 2 event, it wasn't bad. Let's see day 2. Correct the culture. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm not bad. That's why I gave it a 5.5 or 6. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's not a bad score, considering what took place and all that. And then you compare it to other events that were terrible that we thought was going to be super great that wasn't. We got 4 minutes before the day 2 start. 4 minutes before day 2 start. Let's go through this real quick with the winners for the day 2 card, real quick. Hansel versus Ace.
Hansel.
Okay, I'm rocking with Hansel too. Clone.
They give it a 7.
I can't believe Clone is on another card, man. Clone versus Elijah Straight.
Yeah, Elijah Straight.
I got Elijah Straight too. Emerson Kennedy versus XL.
Who cares?
I got XL.
I'll go with Emerson.
XL's fire to me. Because Emerson's actually pretty good too.
Jazz and Giatti are undefeated. That show might go undefeated.
They might.
They gotta close out.
We might. We go see.
I got EK.
The bar god, Danny Myers versus another hype man, Questionable Cody, because he was hyping Marv like it was not. It was crazy.
Bar god.
You know what, Danny? I'm gonna pick you to win. That you really haven't been stellar the last couple bouts.
Very mediocre.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. But you've been average at best, Danny.
I heard some things, brother. I heard I heard some things, and Danny about to send this man to the moon.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
I take Rock's word serious.
Okay. Drunk JC versus Mad Flex.
JC.
Yeah, I'm not wavering. I'm still gonna pick JC.
You better not throw up, JC.
That's a fact. And then don't try to compare this to the flu game neither. Because you ain't sick.
You better be able to use that voice too.
Official versus Chirac.
Official. Bardashians go for the sweep.
I got Chirac. I like how she be talking to these bitches. Jada Nightwing versus Ill Will.
Ill Will by 30.
I got Ill Will, but I don't think it's gonna be by 30. I think that Jada Nightwing is gonna do enough to win a round.
This is gonna be the old Ill Will.
It's not gonna start on time. We know it's not gonna start on time, but this gives us time to do what we need to do, you know what I'm saying? And get ourselves together, do what we need to do around the house and stuff, whatever, quick, recharge the phones and the laptop and all that. And then, you know what I'm saying, we'll go ahead and start checking for the battles and stuff like that. I think Jada Nightwing, if he turns up, it could be dangerous for Ill Will. Mm-hmm. But that's up to Jada Nightwing. But I'm still gonna stick with my pick. Ill Will 2-1, possibly 30. 30 but I don't want to disrespect Jada Nightwing and say he cannot win a round. So
I don't think he can win a coin toss tonight.
Chilla and Averb.
Averb.
I'm rocking with Chilla. Averb got a lot of controversy going on. He got basically the whole community on his head right now. He ducking Giatti, he ducking Arse, he ducking everybody because they all trying to beat his ass.
Chilla too busy. Chilla's gonna be too busy with the whole layout and everything like that.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's his first one. You saw what happened with Calico his first time.
I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question.
Not 30, but I got 21.
Verb 30? Y'all crazy. But my cousin a Verb supporter anyway, so I'm not mad at him for saying that.
You see what I got? I got the STL on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Let me see.
Verb got people to kill, shoot to kill.
Yeah, Verb, I don't know. Yeah, Verb definitely got security. Yeah, Verb's there.
He been there.
Verb's been there.
He was on Spaces yesterday.
That's a fact. Ill Mac versus Real Sick. This is gonna be one of them ones. This go and Real Sick is in the building. He was there yesterday.
Wearing a boy, that shirt. I know it took forever for him to get that on.
Bro, he probably had to spray WD-40 on that John just to get him. That shit was mad tight. Mad tight. That shit was crazy. Cavs 94, the Pacers 73.
Appreciate you, bro.
They both making the playoffs anyway, so it don't matter.
They both suck.
No, I'm not gonna say that. The Cavs look formidable.
Boston gonna go. It's Boston Lakers thing, but Lakers in 5.
Who y'all got? Ilmac or JC? I mean, Ilmac or Real Sick?
Real Sick.
Real Sick.
Dog, but Ilmac can rap, bro.
Ilmac can rap.
You saw what he did with Rum.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
we've been saying that a lot lately. You
but
see what he did with Rum.
Yeah.
Snake Eye.
See, Real Sick ain't really been active like that.
Oh, AJ's from Ohio. I forgot.
Neither is Ilmac either. Do you go with the legend who's still, you know, I'm trying to make sure his name is cemented in the culture, or do you go with the consistent
young lion,
young bull, who's really been outside of the K-Shine battle, has really been standing out? You know what I mean? Like clip
Pat Stay, clip.
Yeah, so this isn't as easy as what y'all think it
Danny
is.
Myers.
I'm not mad at my cousin for saying 2-1 either way.
But pick one, cuz he got to pick one today. No, you saw what he was flaming.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Real Sick.
I got Sick. I think that's my safe pick. That's safe.
That's the thing. I'm considering that too.
No way.
Vic, I'm considering that too. Because we all thought Ununice was just gonna walk past down, thought passes past his prime. Wow, that's a bar. That was crazy. You got Ilmac. I'm not mad. See, oh man, I'm not changing. I'm sticking with Sick. I'm not changing. All right. We're at the creme de la creme. The heavyweight bout.
We're not sleep on Sick. I mean on Ilmac, bro. It's just I'm going with consistency right now.
Nah, if you can't tell how hesitant I am in making my pick, that lets you know how dangerous I know Ilmac is, bro.
For sure, he's definitely dangerous, bro.
I'm legal, and that's what it might be. Is a classic. That's what it might be. Is an instant classic.
I'm looking for a 30. I like if Real Sick smokes Ilmac, easy. You got to come outside, bro.
I think that's gonna be a classic battle. I think Ilmac and Real Sick is gonna be a classic battle. Wait a minute. We got 44 people in the building on YouTube. We got a nice amount of people on Facebook. For the people, can we get the likes up?
They ain't there.
Can we? I mean, we got 13, but I mean, we got 44 people in the. Can we get close to 20? We got 20 yesterday. Can we get 20 likes today? 44. We putting in the work. Come on, man. We damn near 50 people watching. Can we get the likes up? Can we get the like? We just gave y'all a dope recap. We're doing predictions. We held y'all down during this whole time until the event starts up. Come on, man. Can we get the likes up? Please. Like, come on, man. 54 people in the building. There's no reason why we should have 13, 14 likes.
It's all good. It'll come.
Definitely appreciate the views, though. We appreciate everybody tuning in.
For sure.
Thank you for tuning in to the Takeover Battle League Apollo Day 1 official recap and Day 2 predictions. You know what I'm saying? Sure. I think Rum Nitty and Daylight is going to be, we're going to be one of two things. Either we're going to be either we're going to be debating this battle until the cows come home about who really won.
Yeah.
Or we're going to be saying this battle was hyped up for nothing. That's my opinion. It's either going to be one of them two things.
So A certain person, what I sent you, a certain person said he heard Daylight's.
Oh, I appreciate you. Damn, that's dope, bro. I appreciate you, gang. Jim Slim, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, King.
You saying
But
disappointing battle? You think it's gonna be a disappointing battle,
you're
cuz?
crazy. So listen. The person, what I just sent you, bro.
Yeah.
The person, he said he heard 2 bars from Daylight, and he's been messed up in the head. But he's heard a whole round of Rum Nitty, and he said he don't understand how Nitty does it. Now, this person that I'm saying, he don't need to steer somebody wrong. He doesn't have a winner in the fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's gonna be a doozy. I think it's about to be crazy. Me myself, I'm going with Daylight because I want to see Daylight versus Lux. That's what I'm looking for.
Could this be battle of the year? It could be.
Nope.
It genuinely could be because we know one, they don't have to oblige to the 90-second round rule. We know the main event is more time than that.
Right.
And with the level of writing that these guys are doing, oh my God, 75 people in the building. That is crazy.
That's what's up.
Thank you for everybody that's tuning in. With the level of writing that we're going to see, if you said that your source was astonished off of 2 bars that Daylight had, and then heard a round of Nitties and was like, I don't know, bro, that lets me know this is gonna be one of them ones.
Yeah.
That lets me know this is gonna be one of them ones.
Yeah.
I like, but see, we still got a healthy 2025 to go, right? We just started the second quarter. Yep. You know what I'm saying? We still got 2 quarters left.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say that this could be like overall the battle of the year, but it damn near could be. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what they do. If Daylight go up there bullshitting, then no. If Rum Nitty just have light flips, then no.
And shout out to this league, bro, because we've been saying like on paper, this is a cold event.
Mm-hmm.
And day one lived up to the hype for me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it would have been a higher number if that Twork and A-Ward battle would have happened, bro. That's why I'm putting it at a 7. I think it would have been a 9.
Music Junkies podcast. He definitely struggled. This how I call Rum Nitty's last bouts. To me, you lost to Lux. You lost to Ununice.
Okay.
You lost to Vixen.
Okay.
You lost to Snake Eyes. You've legitimately lost your last 4 bouts. And now you're about to battle Daylight. That's not you can't come into this drawing half stepping. You have to the same level of writing and approach that you took for Beloved. You need to take that same approach for Daylight.
But he will. I think that's the thing. I think it's the battles. So. Like, there's some battles that get you more excited than others.
Mm-hmm.
And this battle it's main event, everything like that. The eyes on you, 2-day event, everything like that. The stars are in the building. You got rappers, you got battle rappers, you got celebrities in the building. It's sponsored by Trillburger by itself.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So the stars aligned, I feel. It's time for it to happen.
Yeah.
Are you going to either stop this Lux versus Daylight, or are you going to be the reason why Daylight and Lux happen?
I don't want to say he humbled Nitty, but Killer B definitely did his thing. Shout out to Milwaukee. I know Killer B lives in Arizona now, but Killer B from Milwaukee. Shout out to Black Ice Cartel and his
y'all thought Killer B beat him?
I didn't have Killer B beating him, but I Killer B was nice.
Oh, okay.
Killer B was nice. That was Music Junkies podcast that said that.
Okay.
Daylight been sitting with no opponents. What do you think about to happen? Look how long he sat.
I believe in ring rust though.
Before that is true for some people, But Daylight is a performer. Like, he's been on tour. Like, just because he hasn't been battle rapping doesn't mean he still hasn't been rapping in itself. So you could kind of use that as an example of a lyrical exercise to keep himself in tune as far as being able to get back in the ring. Obviously, you know, doing music and getting to battle rap is two different genres, but he's been doing it and doing it very well at a high level. But last time we seen Daylight take a break and then hop back in the ring is when he beat the shit out of Tay-Rock. You know what I'm saying? So, and
drop that battle, bro. What are we doing?
Hold on. Who's running Takeover Battle League? Seeing like they popped up. That's Chilla Jones Battle League. That's Chilla Jones Battle League.
To be honest, I think if Chilla Jones and Hitman Holla like work together, they might be the most dangerous battle league of all time. They might just.
I picked Daylight to win. I'm not changing my pick. I think Daylight's the better writer, and I think he's a better rapper. The way he puts words together and shit like that is amazing. I'm not saying Nitty can't do it either. I think Daylight just does it better. Yep. Respectfully. That's a fact. Music Junkies podcast. That's a fact. Springz, who you got?
I got Light.
You got Light?
I got Light because I want to see Light versus Lux. Okay. I need to see that.
Okay.
Nothing against Nitty. Nothing against Nitty for that, but yeah.
Because Daylight did say that Lux is his next battle after Nitty. And he said I think he said that was his last battle from the footage that we got on the channel.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Right. You're right.
So this battle has a lot of implications, you know what I'm saying, on it, like for both of them. Because like Rum Nitty, you can't take another loss. You be damn near 0-5 your last bouts. And Daylight, you can't go up there and get your ass whooped and then think you go run into Beloved after you just got walked down by Nitty. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
You like when battlers run leagues? Some's okay.
I don't.
It depends if you developing talent and stuff like that.
I think they gotta stay in the what do you say?
I got a question for you.
Yeah, I think Daylight's gonna go. He's gonna go nuts in that building because if you remember him versus Chilla Jones when he did the rock paper scissors, this is the old Daylight's type of battle. These are the old Daylight type stuff. That's when Daylight said.
Well, Rum Nitty already battled Lux and got his ass whooped, so he can't say he can battle Lux again. We don't do no rematches. So
do no rematches.
Yeah, no, we don't do no rematches. Nah, so Nitty out of that. He shit out of luck with that. You know.
Yes, sir.
So he's done. Okay.
I don't know, bro.
Nitty got smoked out. That's a fact.
Oh, here you go.
That's a fact,
man.
That's a fact.
That's why the Cavs gonna get.
That's a fact. Kendrick just said no round two. That's a fact. That's a fact. We're not doing that.
We gonna see, man. My also thing is he gonna have his guys with him from is it TDL? What is Daylight under?
What you mean?
Who signed him?
The label?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I forgot what they're called, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Some of the guys are gonna be there. You know what I'm saying?
TBE. There you go.
TBE.
There you go, Vic. The historian saved the day.
TDE. TDE.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go.
I wonder if some of his guys are gonna be there, Absol and stuff like that. I wonder, Do they shake the building? Does he win the first round if Kendrick's in the building?
I mean, just because you bring Kendrick in the building, I don't think you will win the first round. But I mean, if you had Kendrick hop in your round and this shit was like a major haymaker or something like that, then it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different. You know what I'm saying? But I don't. Okay, so Daylight brings Kendrick to the table, and then Rum Nitty brings like King Los. Like, it's not the same.
Right.
It's not the same.
But one of Drake's favorite people are Rum Nitty.
No, of course, Vic. Of course. We know that. Schoolboy Q might. Now I rock with Schoolboy Q. Schoolboy Q fire. And he got that don't fuck with me energy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm just saying, Vic,
that
because
ass.
you never know with Daylight, bro. Like, the man trying to light himself on fire.
He dressed as a slave.
Right.
On a battle rap platform in Black History Month. He'll do anything. What are we talking about? Kendrick left TDE on his own level.
Okay.
They're still friends. Okay.
Right. Okay. But Kendrick shouted out Daylight when he got his award.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Kendrick called Daylight after he dropped They Not Like Us and just looked at him and laughed at him.
Kendrick jumps in. It was an Idiot Beats day and Kendrick epic. Crip in the Box is fire.
Oh my God.
That's a
This is Crip on Crip action.
That is Crip on Crip action. Just do what you did with Tay Rock and everything will be okay. We don't want to see no gimmicks. That's a fact. That's what I'm saying, Vic.
That was the small room. There was nobody in the building. There was nobody there.
He can do what he did versus Mike P on the stage and he'll be all right.
I don't know, man.
We're going to see. I got Daylight winning this battle, and I feel good about it. My money's safe. Huh?
Who has the better moments, the bigger moments?
Out of day two?
No, out of Daylight and Rum Nitty.
I'm going to say Rum Nitty because he knows how to pander to the crowd. I will give him that. Daylight's going to try to. Daylight's just going to rap. Like he'll talk to the crowd and stuff like that too, but it's different with Nitty.
Me TV. Shout out to you, bro. But we're saying off the fact we don't know what he's going to talk about. We don't know how he's going to be coming. No Diddy. We don't know what Daylight's going to do. So we just put out a little scenario out there. We're not saying that's what's going to happen. We just threw
anything's possible with Daylight.
Anything's possible with Daylight.
Anything's possible.
Yeah, Antic was maybe 10 years ago, but it still happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all we're saying.
They will say an old classic Daylight bar and the crowd will go crazy.
Vic is wild. I said no Diddy, bro. I said no Diddy, bro. This man Vic is wild.
I told y'all Springz is the king of the pause. I'm telling you.
I'm not a pause historian.
Every show he did good for about
not
one.
A pause historian, bro. No way. Not part of the Fig Newton crew.
Hey, 39 people in the building.
Appreciate y'all.
Can we get 3 more likes to get to 20? 43 people in the building. Can we get 3 more likes to get to 20?
Just hit that like one time
before we get out of the building.
Please.
Can we get 3 more likes?
We appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? So we can get to 20.
Doesn't matter if Rum Nitty goes first or not.
18, 2 likes away. Let's go. 36 people. So half of y'all liked the John, other half didn't. We need come on, man. 2 more likes. Let's go. I've been seeing that. Hold on. I've been seeing that being the last topic rather than the battle itself in reality.
It does matter, Big says.
No, Daylight has been rapping, but you just never know with him. He's so unpredictable. You just never know. He might just out of all battles decide today to do something crazy.
Look what he did with King Los. It was close for the Daylight showed the levels, and then he let King Los win. Second and third.
Yeah.
But does it matter if Rum Nitty goes first or second?
They're not rebuttaling like that, so I don't really think that matters if you're looking at it from a rebuttal standpoint. But if you want to look at like lasting impression, what the people will hear last, I would think that in order for Rum Nitty to have a chance, he would have to be second, because I think Daylight penmanship and the way he's going to rap is going to supersede whatever he tries.
Right.
In my opinion. So, all right, y'all, we about to get up out of here, man, because I'm starving. I need to let my phones and shit charge up. You know what I'm saying? I get ready for these battles because I know they ain't starting on time. They would have started 20 minutes ago, but you know, we gonna definitely get there. We appreciate everybody tuning in. I wish we could have got to the 20 likes, but y'all ain't rocking with us like that. But it's okay. We'll definitely get it the next time around. Salute to all the day ones.
Yeah.
Salute to the mods. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to all the new subscribers. Y'all definitely put us over 1,300 subscribers today. We definitely appreciate that. That is a milestone for us on our road to 1,500 and more.
We hit
so y'all definitely doing a damn thing. Me and Springz definitely appreciate y'all. Y'all have no idea. Shout out to the 2 members, you know what I'm saying? Music Junkies Podcast and Maloof. Make sure y'all become a member. You know what I'm saying? $2.99 is $3. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Look out for the kids. Outside of that, the casino is definitely open.
That's all I needed to know,
The casino is definitely open. All right. And we definitely know we're going to be at.
Stacks.
All right. Shout out Stacks. Do say Stacks. We watch battles. You know what I'm saying? Crown Vic, you know what I'm saying? The conglomerate, you know, Squadkast TV. Shout out to Danny Lux for pulling up today. You know what I'm saying? Definitely appreciate her. You know, she be busy, she be doing her own thing. So if she had time to watch us today, I know that she really, you know what I'm saying, rock with us. You know what I'm saying?
Recap show on Tuesday,
baby. Definitely a very busy woman. Recap on Tuesday. Because you know, life happens and we make adjustments.
Yep.
Recap on Tuesday. All right.
5 o'clock.
Yes. Be looking out for that. All right. Until then, if you're trying to watch the battles, you need to be reaching out to us now.
Hurry up.
Okay. If not, then you're gonna be shit out of luck. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now.
My dog.
Ask Special K. Ask 1 penny 1 cent was good. Ask AJ. They will tell you. All right. So with that being said, Springz, let me hear it.
Hit that music.